organics, I guess. I am Victus Max, here to claim victory over the organics, as well as their strange little community voice actor challenge. It has been decided that I shall be...
Hold on there, Game Boy. You can't claim victory just yet. There's still callbacks to do.
Yes. Well, I will obviously win over those sniveling meatbags.
You realize that all of the 100 plus submissions were different versions of Victus, just like you're mine, right? All equally synthetic, all amazing, all with tons of personality.
Ugh. You really know how to take the wind out of a robot overlord's sails. You know that?
Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick little video to express my appreciation and excitement for GodsTV. I discovered it through the viral community events, one of which was an incredibly fun voice acting audition contest that involved us editing our takes on a currently unvoiced character with a prize of going to callbacks for that character and a guarantee of voicing an enemy in the game.
What? I have a voice? Listen to me! Voicing like no other has ever voiced before!
Yeah, you have a voice, but your voice is just my take on your character. There were over 100 other amazing takes, with elements that had me wishing I was clever enough to come up with them myself.
Well, certainly a buzzkill with zero respect for synthetics like you got last place. Why even make a video about...
Actually, I won.
Swiftlet, ad-libs, the humor, the nuance, the anger, yeah, everything. The lows, the highs. This was my favorite audition. I think you did a great job. You'll probably be a great Victus, but still what you get is the reward, the guest star VO, great reward. You'll get, at the very least, to voice one of the famous enemies. And then I'll see you in the booth for callbacks.
What? You? How? I demand a recount! I refuse to be voiced by this guy!
I have no idea, man. I didn't even expect to place. But don't worry, all this means is that I'm going to be called back for another audition along with some of the other top placers. You might still have a completely different voice, but in this video, this is what you're working with.
Great.
Anyway, a bit later, you'll see my audition video with a bit of commentary wherever I can think of some. But first, I wanted to give some love to my fellow voice actor contestants and the GodsTV crew.
Are we just going to listen to you drone on, or are we going to watch me in action already?
Okay, let's get into it. First, here's Josema's commentary on the winning auditions.
For the motherboard. I have no idea what free the bulge is, but I'm here to establish I am an actual object. Is that good?
I picked the funniest to me and who think like really encapsulates what Victus is about. So congratulations, you're coming to callbacks.
First off, can we just appreciate the production quality that went into the results of this competition? I mean, you got the streamer layout with the Victus PNG, the logo, the dude there in the corner with the quirky facecam trapezoid. It's so high quality. Y'all definitely didn't have to go this hard just to say who placed in a competition, but you did, and it just goes to show how much passion y'all have for your project. About Phil Sturman's audition, I just love how genuinely pissed off and down to business Victus is. Not in a cartoony way, but in a relatable way. The dude's here to get something done, he's annoyed and exasperated that these dummies are getting in his way, and he's not shy about voicing it. He practically groans, "Ugh, for the motherboard." I love that.
All hail the motherboard. A traitor! Organics truly are pure evil. I am not a robot. I am.
I want to hang out with you in the booth. I want to see what you're about. I think this is a great take and really made me laugh. It's so unique.
This is one of those where I said, damn, I wish I thought of that. The combination of regular speaking tones and monotone robotic speech was super creative. The way he was glitching at I am was such a cool idea. I could totally see a machine like him shorting out like that if he gets anxious. Like seriously, how do you come up with that stuff? Oh, that's awesome.
I am an actual object. Is that good? All hail the motherboard! I hereby promise to provide of ultimate violence and sex. So let it be written. For I have arrived. and you will bow to me once I am champion of GodsTV!
And then Void, your take was like for a minute, like my favorite. This was really, really fun. You brought a lot of heart to it, like a lot of nuance to it. Like I really love it.
I couldn't agree more. This take had a lot of ups and downs, emotionally speaking. The actual object line was positive and almost excited. The all hail line was his standard in-your-face mission statement. During his announcement, I love how you made sex sound like the afterthought it clearly is, and how badly hidden his confusion is throughout the whole thing. He's got a lot of different emotions, and you displayed them perfectly, keeping the whole thing interesting.
And I want to give a last special mention for callbacks to Jake, VA. Your take was amazing. I'm sad that it was not shared with everyone online so they could enjoy it, but I did fucking enjoy it. That was a great take.
Oh, holy shit, dude, you went hard. That literal metal scream you did when you screamed, "You traitor!" was pure gold. When the Bulge calls you outraged, he wasn't kidding. You owned that shit, dude. I loved how you spoke with this tense stress throughout the whole take, but still you had a ton of emotional variety throughout it. The accent and accentuating tongue rolls really sold how extra he is. Oh, I wish I could show this, but since it wasn't publicly released, I won't. Incredible work, though. Seriously, I'm not surprised this was one of the server's favorites.
You want some advice, little guy?
Not really. You smell funny. Violence is my specialty. But what's that sex you speak of? I hereby promise to provide of ultimate violence and the sex.
See, here's another example of something I kicked myself for not thinking of. Sex. That's genius. I love how your Victus just gets so sassy and arrogant. Most of us just went with a Vic that sounded pissed off that he has to be in the same room as others, but you literally have him sounding disgusted. Like these people are shit that he scraped off of his boot. It's perfect.
A traitor! Then you will join the righteous fight for synthetic supremacy! Not really. You smell funny. Shut your ingestion hole, organic! Just trying to silence once more the voices of the righteous synthetics! I am the Victus Max!
This one is honestly one of my favorites, partially because I almost went with this kind of voice myself. Victus was a really interesting one to figure out because his mannerisms fit perfectly with both a brave, righteous captain's voice like yours and a loud, screechy gremlin's voice like the one I ended up going with. Two total opposites. I could have easily seen this being the pick if it fit the director's vision, and your range of emotion was awesome. Great work.
I have no idea what Free the Bulge is, but I am here to establish you're so beneath us as dirty flesh, right, compatriot? A traitor! I am not a robot! I'm the synthetic heir to the Silicon Throne! Violence is my specialty! I was built for violence! Violence against all organic forms! Hear me out, organics and synthetics! I am the Victus Max!
Victus! Why are you so angry, Victus? Somebody give this guy a Snickers. He's not him when he's hungry. Seriously, though, I love how you tapped into the righteous rage of his character and turned it up to max. Victus Max. Anyway, the growl in your voice when you yell really makes it sound like he woke up on the wrong side of the charging port today, and I am here for it.
That's not your friend! That's a proud Tekinian! A comrade from the motherboard motherland! A traitor! I am not a robot! Oh, the barbaric organic mating rituals. I've heard of those. Shut your indigestion hole, organic! I hereby promise to provide the ultimate violence and the sex.
I liked this one a ton because it's pretty close to what I ended up doing. High-pitched, squeaky, angry, it just feels right. I really liked the voice crack in Traitor, making him feel even angrier. And I loved the mechanical editing to the synthetic airline because it made him sound like even more of a robot when he's talking about not being a robot. Lots of good nuance and variety here, I think. Awesome stuff. Last, and certainly least, I wanted to show my take on Victus. I'm humbled and honored to even be considered for the role at all, let alone being chosen as one of the team's favorite auditions. Whether I end up voicing him or not, I'll always look back at this experience with a smile. But rest assured, I'll be trying my best to be the most Victus-y Victus I can be. Without further ado, here's my take on Victus.
Victus reporting for duty!
The air smells like burnt neon and spilled protein shake.
For the motherboard! Gross.
Since this is a video game, I decided I was going to add some extra sound effects that weren't in the script itself. So like when he kicks around and a little dust cloud appears, I decided to go with a little kind of sound because it just feels like something that they would have in the game, repeating over and over with some variety throughout. I figured it would add a little bit extra presence to the character being in the world.
Leave me alone.
I'm so tired of this shit. Can you believe that he is the one being sexualized? What about me? That's so unfair. 1,000 crunches a day, the most expensive makeup in Glitter Nova, the most calculated underboob. And all the fans can talk about is hashtag free the bulge. What the actual fuck?
I have no idea what free the bulge is, but I am here to establish that.
Did somebody say bulge? Because people
hello?
love me. Me and my big, beautiful
I'm
bulge.
still here.
I think after I started reacting to the pizza guy with like, ugh, and then this conversation happens right in front of Victus, it just kind of hit me that Victus would probably start to crack a little bit with his proud facade when he realizes he's not the center of attention anymore. So having him kind of go from the whole, look at me, to, guys, hello? Hello? Please notice me. I thought it would be kind of cute and give him a little bit more dimension to just the one-note proud warrior guy that he is. It made him a lot more likable to me, at least, and I hoped it would do the same for you guys.
What's not to love?
Hello.
Could you please just stop rubbing your apparatus in everybody's face? Some of us are trying to be objectified like professionals.
I am an actual object. Is that good?
It's showbiz, Roombot. That's the best you can be.
Huh. That's bleak.
So you're from Tekina, right? Saw it on your printed banner on the side. It is a beautiful side. I hear great things about Tekina, too. Pollution, raging robots. You're not one of those raging robots, are you? Because I'm into that.
All hail the motherboard!
Hey, Robot Boy, we're having a little private convo here.
That's not your friend. That's a proud Kekinian, a comrade from the motherboard motherland. You're so beneath us as dirty flesh. Right, compatriot?
Yeah, no, that whole motherland bit is 100% Richard Horvitz. I'm sorry, dude. I just lifted that from Zim. I remember at this point I also figured that he might crack a little bit because he's starting to doubt that this robot is going to join him. Like at the beginning, he's probably thinking, oh, everybody's just going to be bowing to me and everybody made of metal is going to be on my side. And now he's kind of just like, it hasn't really gone my way so far. So like, you're going to join me, right? Please? It's always fun to see a character like this knock down a few pegs.
A traitor!
Hey, I tried to tell you.
They have rebooted your bits! This is outrageous!
Why don't you take your shiny, outraged ass somewhere else and give me and the lady a little, us time.
Brainwashing Tekinians, just like that. Organics are evil. You poor thing. I will avenge you.
Welcome to the show, Victus Max. You're late.
Late? Late for the liberation of the peoples of Tekina, perhaps?
Feisty, that's good. I like that angle. The liberator robot with a megalomaniac agenda.
I am not a robot! I'm the synthetic heir to the Silicon Throne, and you all organics will bow before me!
Correction, buddy. I am a super advanced trillion token AI, technically an AI giant. And I am as organic as ChatGPT, but please don't ask me to draw you a picture.
Then you will join the righteous fight for synthetic supremacy! Right?
I'm not gonna lie, that right? I re-recorded that like 10 times because I wanted to make sure I got the right amount of him just being exasperated. He's starting to get defeated at this point, just thinking of how like things are just not going his way. So, of course, this AI thing isn't going to go his way either, but you may as well ask, but he's not really all that hopeful at this point.
Not quite. Here's the deal. You're on trial. It's your time to shine. Go live and give your best spiel to the fans.
What?
There is one contender slot left. Give the fans something to gush about, something to love, or something to hate. But give them something, alright?
I don't compute organic emotions. Love and hate are meaningless.
Why don't you ask the other contenders? Who knows? They may have some advice if they don't stab you in the GPU first.
So you're here for the audition, attaboy.
What's an attaboy?
Look, you want some advice, little guy?
Not really. You smell funny.
If you want to be big and sexy like me, Mr. Big Sexy, you gotta sell them violence. Sex and violence. Crush something, fuck something. That's what it's all about.
Violence is my specialty. I was built for violence. Violence against all organic forms. But what's that sex you speak of?
Sex! You know, the best thing in life. You bang, you smash, you tap ass, hanky-panky.
Oh, the barbaric organic mating rituals. I've heard of those.
So, wanna fuck?
I do not have any mating organs. No genitalia. I'm smooth and sexless. Sex with me is technically impossible.
That's hot.
What?
God, that is so fucking hot.
Since Victus is just so impressed with himself and everything that he is, I figured it might be fun to have him almost brag about his incapability of having sex and not having these body parts. He's like, well, I am smooth and sexless. He's so happy about it. This can't possibly go wrong for him. And then it does, and it just comes crashing down with a simple what? Those kind of ad-libs were literally my favorite thing to do throughout this whole thing, because I swear, if I end up being the voice actor for this guy, I am going to be his biggest hater, because I want to knock him down from his pride every chance I get. It's just so fun.
Me too.
I thought you were just a cleaning bot, but I see that you're actually trash. Just kidding. You're not trash, just not contender material. But hey, not everybody is destined for glory. Not like some of us, anyway.
Thanks for the pep talk, but I have an audition to make.
Good luck. Try not to crash.
Organics.
The staff is ready. The cameras rolling. This is the moment Victus has waited his whole life for.
I am...
He's probably not ready.
Shut your ingestion hole, organic!
Oh, sorry, I was...
Just trying to silence once more the voices of the righteous synthetics? Hear me out, organics and synthetics! I am the Victus Max, last and most advanced of the 1,500 heirs to the Silicon Throne, and I will be your adored leader! I hereby promise to provide of ultimate violence and the, sex. Yes, so much sex will be provided.
Yes, sex. Sex will be provided. Not by you, though, buddy. Yeah, I just felt that during the whole part, he's probably just thinking about how he needs to really drive home the whole sex thing. So, I figured he would just go extra hard on the sex bit after his whole speech. Not to mention, we all know the fan artists aren't going to be leaving this guy alone, so he's not wrong.
So let be written, for I have arrived, and you will bow to me when I am champion of GodsTV.
Charming!
The provider of the sex, yeah!
Welcome to the hot show on the interdimensional cable.
Crazy. For the motherboard!
Oh, so you want to be a star?
Yes, I do.
What do you say? Are you ready to sign?
dude, why is that animation at the end so clean? When I looked through the audition materials and I saw this at the end of the video, I knew that this project was something special that I needed to get into. But yeah, I just wanted to shine some light and say thanks to everybody that participated, everybody that held this project, just express some excitement about this incredible game that's coming up. I hear some kind of animated thing is happening now. There's just so much good coming out of it, and I'm just really happy I was able to make some friends along the way and give this a fair try. Thanks to everybody watching and following along my new little voice acting journey I'm going on right now. Make sure you check out the voice actors that I linked in the video. They are really good at what they do, and they are super nice. Check out GodsTV. They're doing great things. I mean it. They're not a sponsor. I just really like them. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye!